Hey, welcome to the Todd Westra channel, and I am Todd Westra. If you're here, it's because you've likely heard about my focus on growth and scaling your business. You see, growth and scaling is something I'm really passionate about. Launching a business is talked about almost everywhere on the internet, but what do you do after you launch your business? Well, with the help of some of my friends, you'll notice on this channel I have a ton of awesome content I've created on the Growth and Scaling podcast. That is my podcast that I use to interview other founders and operators who are progressing beyond that 5 million, 10 million, and even into the $200 or $300 million growth range, and they are still growing and scaling their businesses. I love their input, I love their feedback, and you are going to love it too. But not only that, we produce a lot of content focused on our copyrighted process of growth and scaling called Understanding Your Orbit. You see, once you launch a rocket into space, we use this analogy all the time. I'm launching my business, I'm launching this product, I'm launching this and that and the other. But very few people talk about what to do after launch. Once that rocket has got the thrust it needs to get into orbit, what's next? Well, that's what we talk about on this channel. Understanding your orbit, understanding where to take your business after you've launched, and what do I do next? This channel should be full of content that helps business founders and operators understand what those next steps are. You can listen to the interviews on the Growth and Scaling podcast. We post regularly on the Growth and Scaling sessions, and you'll find other content that relates to other stages of our process that we mentioned earlier. I love how it all fits together. This content is focused. We are entirely focused on the growth and scaling phase because that's something I have had the pleasure of doing with several businesses and growing and maturing businesses to exit. I love the process of growth and scaling. Launching, yeah, there's a lot of great advice that you're going to hear on this show about launching, but more than that, it's what to do after. Where do you go next? What are my next steps? And that's what you're going to find on this channel of YouTube, on the Todd Westra channel, and in other places that we're posting inside of our community, inside of our council, and everywhere you can find our content. You're going to love how it relates to you and your growth journey. Thanks for being here, and we'll catch up to you on one of the episodes.